Good morning, Finley. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. How are you doing this morning? Are you ready for a busy weekend cleaning? Goodness gracious, you're so excited. Can you tell everybody good morning? Say good morning. Say good morning. Oh, goodness, big yawns. All right, Finley has been walked. His breakfast is heating up. And then I got to go reset his pen for the day, put his dry kibble in it, clean up his pee pad and stuff. All that fun stuff for this morning. So reset his pen. And then I'm going to try to let him stay out today most of the day. We'll see how that goes. There's a few times that I'm going to be moving things around and just to be safe. Because he does like to stay up under your feet. I will probably not put him in this pen necessarily, but put him in Justin's room because that's where he stays, and close the door for a little bit. So I'm gonna go freshen up his pen real quick. He's eating. I'm gonna fix me something to eat, and then we are going to have a busy day cleaning. Got his pen wiped out. There's puppy pad away. I try to wipe it out every morning that I clean it. He has a door on his pen that we can roll up, zip it closed if we want him to stay in his pen or whatever. So I rolled it up so he can go in and out of it if he wants. I'm gonna wash his food bowl and put his dry kibble in it. And once I always wipe it out every morning to clean it for him. Finley. And put some of his toys in there. He usually doesn't like the door up, and he usually will take it down as soon as he realizes that it's up. But he's just playing right now. Finley, what's he doing? Hi. All right, his pen has been refreshed for the day. He's got fresh water, food, his blanket and bed, and pee pad, and his toys. And he's still following me around. As far as time goes, the past 2 weeks, I haven't done the best with it. So there's that. But like I showed you, and I'll show you again, everything is in here. So, which my downfall was, I went ahead and outlined, I think 3 weeks, or did I do 4? Yeah, I did 3 weeks. And I need to get in the habit of doing this Sunday or maybe the day before or something, but to kind of do better. However, I did not accomplish any of my big goals. So week 1 was to clean the office completely, do sales books. Week 2, this week, was to clean the kitchen island and the living room cabinet out. I didn't set a business goal for this week. And then next week, because I know next week is going to be crazy, next week is to deep clean the laundry room. And so I know next week is going to be busy. Plus I got the stuff for subbing, so I can start subbing too. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get the past 2 weeks big clean goals done, get next week's, go ahead and knock that off. And then the week after, I hadn't planned the week out yet, but I did set a goal, and that was to clean the shelves in my closet. And so I may try to do that. I took Monday off, so I would have a 4-day weekend yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of rested some. So yeah, so if I can get those tasks done today, that would be great. It's also bed sheet day, so I need to wash my bed sheets, comforter, all that good stuff. And I need to do my laundry. Last night I started a little bit, and the deep freezer needed to be defrosted. So I did defrost this last night. I took a lot of the ice out as it started to thaw some, so all the water wouldn't be in the freezer, and then I put the towels in the bottom of it. So this is done. So I'm gonna make sure that this is good and dry before I turn it back on. And then this table was covered in clothes, so I need to finish cleaning this table off, but I got a lot of the stuff on here that was folded and put where it belonged. So I got that done. So yeah, so I will see how this weekend turns out, but that's my goal. My goal is to not go anywhere other than the dump, and the dump is only like a mile and a half down the road. So I will have to go to the dump, but other than that, I don't plan on like leaving this area to do anything. I do need to pack orders, but real quick, let's preview everything that ultimately I would like to get done this weekend and see how it goes. So first up is the office. We're gonna get rid of this. I think I rearranged my closet the other week, and so I think I'm gonna get rid of that shelf and put another shelf in here that will be a little bit more suitable for this space. Next up is gonna be this cabinet. Clean this cabinet out, kind of reorganize things in here, get rid of some things that are in here. Yeah, so there's that. Of course, the island, we're gonna clean it off and clean it out, hopefully. I did work on this some not too long ago, but the laundry room, try to get the laundry room cleaned up, kind of go through everything. We have a shelf in here that just has like a lot of spices and sauces, oils, stuff like that. Get this cleaned. And last but not least, my closet. So I want to tackle this shelf over here, and then this was all clean prior to Christmas, but yeah, my closet became the catch-all. So hopefully I can redo the closet. I rearranged my closet a few weeks ago and moved some stuff around. And so I think what I'm going to do is, this shelf right here was in my closet, and I think what I'm going to do is put that in the office. So ultimately, what I think is going to happen is I'm going to move everything out of the center of the floor in the office, put it in the living room, and then go through it and put what I want to keep back in the office and everything. The shelf in the office, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to get rid of it. It is technically a shoe rack, so I may keep that for a little longer and see if Justin wants it when he gets home. I used it for my smaller inventory, but since I've downsized my business and I'm trying to revamp that this year, I don't really have a need for it now. So let's go get started on all that fun stuff. All right, so the office is done. I'll show you guys in a minute. It's not 100% the way I want it. I still overall am not thrilled with that room in particular being the office because it is small, but we're gonna make it work. Things that I got rid of out of the office though, let me show you that. So right now I'm in the living room. So that shelf is out of the office. I'll finish cleaning that off in a little bit and figure out what I'm gonna do with that. If Justin doesn't want it, then I may just donate it. This little shelf was in the office, used for office stuff. Got rid of that. A few more things I need to take off of it. That's it. The black binder goes into the office. I need to put that in there. And then this box and those papers are past sales, so I need to figure that out. and that doesn't necessarily go in the office. I made that in high school, and I just have the hardest time parting with it. So I don't know if I'll find somewhere to put that or not, or what I'll do with it. It's not perfect. But like I said, I made it in high school, and I'm having a really hard time parting with it. There's several things that I made in high school that I've gotten rid of over the years, but there's two things that I've had a hard time letting go of, and that is one of them. So yeah, so let's go take a look in the office and show you what that looks like. All right, here it is. It's all clean. Earlier in the video, you saw me put that brown basket on top, but I moved it over here. I have some more gray baskets that I'm going to put right there with different inventory in it. I still don't like, this is the section of the office that I don't like, is right here because it's crowded. I'm not able to get into the second drawer over there without moving stuff. I can't get into the closet without moving this stuff. So, but it is what it is for the time being. Everything's here, cleaned off that. That's inventory that has to be listed. My photo box. And then that is the basket of stuff that has to be listed as well. So that is it for the office. Like I said, this one corner I'm not a fan of. But there's nothing else I can do other than downsizing the business even more. And don't really want to necessarily do that. Originally, when we first moved into this room for the office, I ended up downsizing, and I got rid of, I think, 12 of those boxes, I think is what it was. I had 25, and now I'm down to technically 14. So yeah. All right, office is done. Let's go do the next task, which we'll see. I think I'm gonna tackle this cabinet right here in the living room. Overall, it shouldn't take too long for me to do that. So it's just a matter of doing it. All right, so I finished this. What I decided to do, which ultimately had me start cleaning out the kitchen island, was I decided to put all of the kitchen stuff that we use, but we don't really use it all the time, in this cabinet. One, it'll be easier to access because the island is kind of far back, and so a lot of this stuff gets pushed to the back, and then it's hard to get. So this is what it looks like now. I put the crock pots in here. We have two big ones, one small one, our egg cooker, our food chopper thing, the rice cooker, the George Foreman. That is all of our like Magic Bullet, Ninja Bullet, all that type stuff. And then bread pans and stuff like that down here, which frees up a good bit of space in there. So that's done. And then to cover these, I just used scrapbook paper. So if you look really hard, you can kind of tell, but just for someone coming in, taking a quick glance or whatever, it just hides what's behind it. And so I really like that. So I just taped them in there. I think there's 4 sheets per door, just to kind of give it a little bit of privacy. I decided to fix me some lunch. So as soon as that gets done, we'll do that. And then I'm gonna eat, and then we'll take a look at the island. But I did remove a lot of stuff out of the island and put it in the shelf here. Now I gotta figure out where to put what bit of movies that we had in there and the flower pots, but we'll find a place. All right, just finished eating lunch. Still working on laundry as I accomplish other things. So that's one thing I like about laundry, is because I can do it and still do other stuff while it's working. All right, now we're gonna knock out the island. I'm gonna clean the top of it, and we're gonna clean the inside of it. So show you the before. So that's the before. I don't know if this last cabinet section I showed you, if I'll really change much in there, or really this middle section either, but the end section, I'll add stuff to that, and definitely gonna clean off the top of the island as well. All right, so I guess since I accidentally crossed off the laundry room, we're gonna do that next. But basically cleaned off the top of the island. I added the food processor and the toaster to the bottom of the island, but that was it because I had taken so much stuff out of it and put into the living room cabinet. So let's go tackle the laundry room now. I feel like I'm being productive and I feel like that we're making progress. So 3 things down. Get ready to switch the laundry. So half of my bed stuff will be done. All that's left for that is the comforter and the blanket. Then I'll start working on my laundry. And yeah. All right, here is a before of the laundry room. Get us a light. So we have this. Gotta be honest, this right here might stay the same. I will go through all that, clean that out. We have this. I don't know. And then let's tackle this shelf. Not sure what all will come off of that, but yep. Let's do this. This door doesn't close all the way because I have the iron board thing on there. So I think I'm gonna put that in the office just because this room is so small as it is. That way the door can open all the way. The laundry room is done. Yes. So let me show it to you real quick. All right, so I did throw a bunch of stuff away. Went through a lot of our sauces and stuff and anything that was really expired. I threw away. Got some stuff organized in here. Laundry shelf and then, yeah. So that is it for the laundry room. I already marked it off by accident, but it is officially done. So I want to take a break. I want to step outside for a little bit. It's super, super windy here. I went, so when I was cleaning the top shelf, I saw the light bulb and remembered, oh, I gotta change the light bulb outside. And yeah, so I did that. It's crazy windy outside, but I think what I'm gonna do is go to the dump. So that'll get me out of the house for a little bit, but not only will it get me out of the house for a little bit, it will still have me being productive. And so yeah, so that by the time I get everything loaded up, get to the dump, drop it off, get back, it's about a 30-minute break. Then we'll come back, and debating if I want to do my closet or start my closet today, or if I want to do that tomorrow, because other than that, like, we have accomplished everything for the past 2 weeks and technically for next week. And so that would put us 2 weeks ahead as far as big goals go. I'll think about it and let you know. But for now, let's get this trash out of here and get it to the dump. All right, we made it back home. I decided to go ahead and take stuff to the Goodwill. So I basically cleaned up that whole mess right there. So glad that's done. Went to the dump, went to the Goodwill, and then also went to the post office. So we were gone for about an hour or something. And took Finley with me. He did really good in the car, trying to get him used to riding in the car and everything. But it is now currently about 5:24ish. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for cleaning with me today. And we'll tackle the closet tomorrow. But I will see you guys next time. And I hope everyone has had a blessed day. Bye, guys.